Korea provides food assistance to Laos. The Korean ambassador to Laos, His Excellency Moo Hong-im, presented 1,320 metric tons of rice with a value of about $1.26 million to a United Nations World Food Program or WFP representative in Vientiane, Laos. Her Excellency Madam Baikam Katia, Minister of Labor and Social Welfare of Laos, witnessed the donation. This generous contribution will be used to help the most vulnerable communities in Laos during unforeseen natural disasters and food shortages. In some emergency cases, WFP will directly work with local areas to quickly respond to community rice needs. Over recent years, climate change has brought more challenges to the disadvantaged, and COVID-19 has exacerbated hardships for the underprivileged in the country. Korea is the laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Peace. Our heartfelt thanks, Korea and United Nations World Food Program, for your caring partnership. May Buddha bless all the faithful people of Laos to live in joy, prosperity, and abundance.
Researchers determined Earth has double the heat imbalance compared to 14 years ago. Data from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, in the United States shows that in 2019, the Earth was absorbing twice the amount of heat as in 2005. This figure is calculated from the amount of solar radiation that enters the atmosphere and how much thermal infrared radiation is released. The scientists noted that higher levels of human-caused greenhouse gases in the atmosphere were stopping heat radiation from leaving the planet, with less solar radiation able to be reflected by sea ice and clouds. Thank you, researchers from NASA and NOAA, for your timely study of the dire situation now happening on our heating planet. In the grace of God, may all people quickly switch to a plant-based lifestyle as we change our habits to ensure our ongoing survival.
Invention aids those with disabilities play music. 21-year-old Alexandra Curly-Dew from Lesvos, Greece, is a harpist with cerebral palsy who was recently able to play her divine-sounding instrument at a concert in Athens simply using her gaze. Thanks to a new technology called iHarp, the young musician, who cannot use her hands like a traditional harpist, moves her eyes across a computer screen to instantly translate her inspiration into audible music. The gaze control technology was invented by Zacharias Vamvakusis, a computer scientist who created it to help his friend continue to play music after a motorcycle accident. Utilizing sensors to gauge the musician's eye movements, it associates the position of the gaze with the appropriate notes and generates the melodies. A standing ovation, Alexandra Curly-Dew, on an awesome performance. And truly incredible work, Zacharias Vamvakusis. In celestial jubilation, may all people find love and happiness in music and art.
Certified Organic Rice Initiative in Cambodia taking root. The pioneering wildlife-friendly Ibis Rice project, implemented across 14 villages in Preah province, Cambodia, has been so successful that it has been replicated in 3 other provinces nearby. Wildlife Conservation Society, or WCS, Cambodia started this program in 2008 to protect biodiversity in the country's northern plains, with participating farmers having their rice being sold at 50% more than the market price. WCS Cambodia Community Technical Advisor Pan Sitan commented on the program. People are not allowed to clear forest land, cut down trees, use any kind of chemical pesticides, hunt or trap wild animals. The project is greatly aiding conservation work, especially for supporting the endangered giant ibis and the white-shouldered ibis, as well as protecting biodiversity. Way to go, Wildlife Conservation Society Cambodia and participating parties. May the project continue expanding and bringing benefits to Cambodia's people and environment in the loving care of the Buddha.
Prominent professors awarded prestigious mathematics prize. Professor Laszlo Lovász from Hungary and Professor Avi Viktorson from Israel were recently jointly awarded the Abel Prize. It was given for their life's work in discrete mathematics and theoretical computer science, which has greatly influenced the evolution of modern computer science. The prize was established by Norway in 2001 to give mathematicians their own equivalent of a Nobel Prize. During his acceptance speech, Professor Lovász spoke about a field of mathematics called graph theory that can help humans to understand complex systems such as ecological communities, epidemics, and even the brain. In an interview, Professor Wigderson described the great advances that his field of study, computational complexity theory, is bringing to technology and science. Norway is a recipient of Shining World Leadership Awards for environmental protection, humanitarianism, good governance, and peace, and a laureate of Shining World Leadership Awards for animal protection and compassion. Congratulations, Professor Laszlo Lovász and Avi Wigderson, on your prize, and thank you for your exceptional contributions. In the blessings of the divine, may humanity move rapidly towards an advanced civilization based on love and respect for all.
Canadian plant-based food company expands offerings of frozen and ready meals. Vancouver producer Komo Plant-Based Foods Incorporated recently launched their ready-to-serve barbecue mushroom lentil taco filling under their plant-based meal helpers product line. The easy-to-prepare, highly versatile filling can also be used as a sandwich stuffer or for nachos and is deliciously made with 100% vegan, wholesome ingredients, including carrots and peas. Komo is now targeting further expansion of its items, which already include entrees and multi-serve vegan dinners, such as the popular ready-to-bake classics like vegan shepherd's pie, chicken pot pie, and lasagna. Many thanks, Komo Plant-Based Foods Incorporated, for your continual innovation on vegan recreations of traditional favorites. May your hearty and accessible meals help reconnect people to the planet and further lead us towards a 100% plant-based future in God's eternal mercy.
Majority of New Zealanders want to bring dog companions to work. According to a recent survey of 800 employees by New Zealand's pet insurance provider, PD Insurance, of those companies who have a no dogs policy at the workplace, 83% of employees with canine companions would prefer to bring their buddy to work, while 77% would be more loyal to their employers, and 30% would willingly take a decrease in pay if dog friends were allowed. More than half of those polled who are currently able to bring their dog companions to work would decline a better job offer if the canine friends were not permitted to join them. Respondents cited many positive effects of dog-friendly workplaces, such as avoiding separation anxiety for canines, increasing team bonding and morale, and calming the work atmosphere. What fascinating findings, PD Insurance! May more workplaces in New Zealand and beyond welcome our loving canine friends in divine wisdom.